Have you guys ever heard of stem cell research? And it's basically how, so in order for me to describe what it is, I need to tell you guys exactly what it is. And there's two different kinds. There's the fetus one, and then there's the adult type of stem cell research. And from now, what people are doing is the whole pro-life, pro-choice, the abortion, and how scientists are trying to turn the, I guess you would say, the bad thing into a good thing. From like, if a baby isn't wanted by the parent, quote, it's just like, let's change the baby and turn it into something positive for everybody else. And while I'm going to talk about the stem cell research, and it's like, what if every disease, an infection, and any illness had a cure? Or what if people are waiting for a cure? And what stem cell research does is it can either fight cures, it can do transplantation, and it can also do copying. So fighting cures, it can, so far as what scientists have figured out from experiment resources, it posted on 2008, and how like scientists, what they're trying to do now is trying to get the stem cell research, their sources from there, try to trigger it into changing lives for cancer patients, from leukemia patients, from Alzheimer's patients, and basically any other patient. And it's just how any missing organisms can also be replaced or copied. Say somebody, a grandpa or your dad or something just happens and they're missing a kidney or a heart. Especially a heart transplant is the biggest issue that they're having. And what they want to do is, instead of waiting for somebody to donate their heart, what they're trying to do is get a copy of your DNA, use the stem cell research, and connect the two in order to make a perfect copy of your DNA for your heart. And instead of waiting for somebody or being on the waiting list, because being on the waiting list can take months or even years sometimes. And what they want to do is try to get help for people as fast as they can and when they need it. And there'd be no waiting list. It can be copy organs, and stem cell research can help humanity as far as illnesses and people with disorders, such as I guess you would say blood disorders, such as anemic people, and anything else that has to do with organs, tissues, or cells. And abortion, there's two different types of stem cell research, which was the abortion from the fetus, and what they're trying to also create is adult stem cell research, which is using older people from their cells to basically, in a way, play around and use science on their cells in order to help younger people or just babies in general or anybody else to transform their cells or organs into somebody else's in order for them to live. And stem cell research is the biggest savior for any illness, and it's so far helping breast cancer, and mostly what their biggest concern is cancer, but the biggest they have had in success is breast cancer. And that's pretty much it. They've been fighting for it. Their main concern was fetus stem cell research, because a lot of kids are having, well, the whole abortion, pro-life, pro-choice situation was going on for years, and they want to change that into something positive. So what scientists were pushing for was at least to get across from the abortion, so they can use the negative into a positive and help other people. But as far as pro-life people see it as it's just playing God and not really working for everybody else, because they think that every baby should live and be born. But what scientists are trying to explain is just the fact that if they don't want their child to be born, then they can create a cure for something that already exists. And it relates to the audience for the reason that so many so many illnesses and infections are being founded in younger generations as years go on, because recently in the news there is like a 10-year-old girl who found breast cancer in her like left breast, and it's just going into younger people because of all the situation of how like the infections are getting closer to the younger people, and what they want to do is transform a cure for everybody else. And yeah, that's pretty much it.